nothing's normal right now, so we can at least maybe take a little bit of extra bonus from the fact that everybody doesn't have to scramble to do anything with taxes today. But first I wanted to apologize for the dropping of the feed last night during the rosary. It's hard. I'm a little bit off screen there and couldn't see necessarily all the warnings that come up, but I think that's the second Tuesday in a row that's happened. So for next Tuesday's rosary, I'll probably be looking maybe at a different location and to get us wired up and hooked up to the internet maybe in a little different way. So again, I apologize for that. I thought, though, of all the things, maybe the rosary dropping isn't so bad. We all know that, and so hopefully everybody was able to keep going and keep praying together anyways. On the topic of streaming, just a reminder that at noon today there will be Mass live streamed, both on Facebook Live and on YouTube. So please join us for that, for the Easter Wednesday Mass. And a little preview of coming attractions. The Gospel for today is the story of the two disciples on the road to Emmaus and Jesus meeting them and them recognizing him in the breaking of the bread. One of the facts that's interesting, or one of the details or the ways that Luke relates that story that I always find kind of interesting is, Jesus comes up, asks them what's going on, and they look downcast, and, they say that they kind of talk about what happened to Jesus, and, we thought he was, going to do these great things, and, now the chief priests turned him over and had him crucified and killed. And then they still even talk about the resurrection, but they're obviously slow to believe or at least comprehend that this was coming, even though Jesus had predicted it over and over again. But I think it's a good reminder. I always find that a good reminder to myself that, I don't get to decide who Jesus is. Jesus is God is God. I'm not. And so kind of submitting myself and my will to God's will is always that ultimate goal. Sometimes it's not so easy, but it's what we have to do. It made me think of when I was in the seminary. I remember a priest talking to us the one time, and that was a time when it was very popular to wear the bracelets that said WWJD, what would Jesus do? That was a very popular thing. And he said, there's nothing wrong with that. He said, but I like to do WDJD, what did Jesus do? So he was encouraging us to understand the scriptures, but also to get to know our Lord for who he is, not to necessarily project our own ideas onto Jesus or onto God or in any way like that, but to submit ourselves to the Lord. So perhaps this Easter Wednesday, taking some time to reflect upon that road to Emmaus, that Easter appearance, the appearance of our risen Lord, a good reminder to us that Jesus is still with us, and that's what we continue to celebrate during this octave of Easter. So, just again, a reminder that we do have live stream Mass at noon, and then on Friday evening at 6:30, I will be live streaming evening prayer. And then on Sunday morning at 8:30, we'll live stream Mass again. So hopefully everyone is doing well. We'll continue to pray and look out for each other. Everybody stay healthy.